up. So these are not your typical sexual poetical prose. I'm trying to close the door of an all too familiar freaky foreplay game with which most people have chose to approach you. While they're trying to get embedded in the fine fibers of your bed sheets, I'm trying to find and define the fibers with which your mind speaks. I want to engage you. I want to engage you by putting a 2-carat solitaire diamond on your mind and marrying your every thought. I want to lick every inch of every crevice so I can get an oral fix from each orifice and taste your passionate imagination. I'd rather be naked and exposed holding you as we're lying and you're crying while confiding and describing the tough times you had in life and how you don't know if you could hold a relationship down long enough to be called somebody's wife. I want to feel the heartbeat of all your inner rhythms as they lead me towards your warm, wet waterfalls of feminine thoughts. And I'll swim within them from backstrokes to brushstrokes. I'm penetrating every entrance to your mind. Taking my time to find out everything about you that I ever tell you about how you fell asleep in my presence and your mere essence kept me up for hours as I cowered with this feeling of a sexually unadulterated mental connection. And as you lay by my side, I pushed my blind aside and took the time in the moonlight of that night to count 72 eyelashes over your right eye. Because as you sleep, they remain open slightly, and while we probably move too quickly into some sexual stuff, I've always cared more about the explicitly illicitness that came from between your lips, meaning your voice. So now I'm standing here ready to trade in all the sexual acts that we perform for the chance to reform the very foundation and basis of our relationship, and I reiterate my opening statement and offer you another penny for your thoughts.
Love you, Arlene.
This piece is entitled What Teachers Make.
I see you.
Woo!
Yeah, education.
What? So we go from sex to education?
No, I'm serious. This is legit.
He says the problem with teachers is what's a kid going to learn from someone who decided that his best option in life was to become a teacher. He reminds the other dinner guests that, you know, it's true what they say about teachers. Those who can, do. And those who can't, teach. I decided to bite my tongue instead of his and resist the urge to remind the other dinner guests that, you know, it's also true what they say about lawyers because we're eating, after all, and this is supposed to be polite conversation. I mean, you're a teacher, Taylor. Come on, be honest. What do you make? And I wish he hadn't done that. Asked me to be honest because, you see, I have this little policy about honesty and ass-kicking, which is, if you ask for it, then I have to let you have it. You want to know what I make? I make kids work harder than they ever thought they could. I can make a C+ feel like a Congressional Medal of Honor, and I can make an A- feel like a slap in the face. How dare you waste my time with anything less than your very best? You want to know what I make? I make kids sit through 40 minutes of study hall in absolute silence. No, you cannot ask me a question, so put your hand down. No, you may not work in groups. Why won't I let you go to the bathroom? Because you're bored and you don't really have to go, do you? I make parents tremble in fear when I call home at around dinner time. Hi, this is Mr. Molly. I hope I haven't called at a bad time. I just wanted to talk to you about something that your son said today. He said, hey, leave the kid alone. I still cry sometimes, don't you? And it was the noblest act of courage that I had ever seen. I make parents see their children for who they are and who they can be. You want to know what I make? I make kids wonder. I make them question. I make them criticize. I make them apologize and mean it. I make them write. And then I make them read. I make them spell. Definitely beautiful, definitely beautiful over and over and over again until they will never misspell either one of those words again. I make them show all their work in math class and then hide it on their final drafts in English. I make them realize that if you've got this, then you follow this. And if anybody ever tries to judge you based on what you make, you give them this. Here, let me break it down for you so you know what I say is true. Teachers make a goddamn difference. Now what about you?
Woo! Okay. Woo!